What if I told you that some of the things you do before bed, maybe even things you've done for years, could actually be putting your health at risk? And not just your energy or mood, but your very life. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. After the age of 70, our bodies become more sensitive to the routines and rituals we follow before we drift off to sleep. The wrong habits can quietly chip away at our health, sometimes in ways we don't even notice until it's too late. Studies have shown that poor sleep and unhealthy bedtime routines are linked to a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even early death. It's a sobering thought, but the good news is you have the power to change it. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's often overlooked, but incredibly important: your bedtime habits. You see, the choices you make in the hour or two before you go to sleep can have a huge impact on your health and how long you live. The wrong habits can raise your blood pressure, mess with your blood sugar, weaken your immune system, and even increase your risk of falling or having a heart attack during the night. But with a little awareness and a few simple tweaks, you can protect your health, boost your energy, and add more good years to your life. So, what are these habits that could be quietly putting you in danger? That's exactly what we're going to uncover together. I'll share some of the most common bedtime mistakes people over 70 make. And more importantly, I'll show you what to do instead. My hope is that by the end of this video, you'll feel empowered to make choices that help you sleep better, feel better, and live longer. Let's start with something that might surprise you: using electronic devices right before bed. I know, it's tempting. Maybe you like to check your phone for messages from family, scroll through photos, or even watch a little TV to unwind. But here's the thing: those glowing screens are doing more harm than you might think. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it much harder for your body to wind down and produce the melatonin you need for restful sleep. Even if you fall asleep quickly, the quality of your sleep can suffer, leaving you feeling tired and foggy the next day. But it's not just about feeling tired. Poor sleep quality has been linked to a higher risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even dementia. When you don't get enough deep restorative sleep, your body can't repair itself the way it should. Your heart works harder, your blood pressure stays high, and your immune system gets weaker. Over time, these problems can add up, putting you at greater risk for serious health issues, and even shortening your life. If you're used to winding down with a favorite show or catching up on the news, try swapping out screen time for something a little gentler on your mind and body. Maybe read a few pages of a good book, listen to calming music, or spend a few quiet moments reflecting on the day. You might be surprised at how much more relaxed you feel, and how much easier it is to drift off into a deep, restorative sleep that truly protects your health. Now, let's talk about another habit that can sneak up on you: late-night snacking. It's easy to reach for a little something before bed, especially if you're feeling peckish or just want a treat. But eating too close to bedtime can actually disrupt your sleep in more ways than one. For starters, your digestive system has to work overtime, which can make it harder for your body to fully relax. Certain foods, especially those high in sugar or caffeine, can also spike your blood sugar and keep you tossing and turning. But here's where it gets serious. Eating late at night has been linked to higher risks of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. When your body is busy digesting food instead of resting, it can't repair your heart and blood vessels the way it should. Over time, this can lead to dangerous health problems that can cut your life short. It's not just about a little indigestion or a restless night. These habits can have real, life-or-death consequences. Instead, try to finish your last meal or snack at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. If you do need a little something to tide you over, choose a light, healthy option like a small banana or a handful of nuts. These foods are gentle on your stomach and can even help promote better sleep. And remember, it's not just about what you eat, but when you eat it. Giving your body time to digest before you lie down can make a world of difference in how you feel when you wake up and in your long-term health. Now that we've talked about the dangers of screens and late-night snacks, let's keep going and look at another bedtime habit that could be quietly affecting your sleep and your health, taking certain medications right before bed. I know, it sounds counterintuitive. After all, you might be taking these medications to help you sleep or manage a health condition. But some medications can actually interfere with your sleep cycle or cause side effects that keep you awake. For example, certain diuretics, which are often prescribed for high blood pressure or heart conditions, can make you need to get up to use the bathroom frequently during the night. This can disrupt your sleep and leave you feeling tired and drained in the morning. Other medications, like some antidepressants or pain relievers, can have stimulating effects that make it harder to fall asleep. And even over-the-counter medications, like certain cold remedies or allergy pills, can contain ingredients that interfere with sleep. Now, I'm not saying you should stop taking your medications. It's crucial to follow your doctor's instructions and manage any health conditions you have. But it's also important to be aware of how your medications might be affecting your sleep. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about the best time to take each of your medications and whether any of them could be contributing to your sleep problems. They might be able to adjust your dosage or timing or suggest alternative medications that are less likely to interfere with your sleep. Remember, your health is a team effort between you and your healthcare providers. Don't be afraid to ask questions and advocate for your needs. A simple conversation could make a big difference in how well you sleep and how healthy you feel. Let's move on to another habit that can have a surprising impact on your sleep: drinking alcohol before bed. I know, a nightcap might seem like a relaxing way to unwind after a long day. And in small amounts, alcohol can sometimes make you feel drowsy and help you fall asleep faster. But here's the catch: alcohol actually disrupts your sleep cycle and reduces the quality of your sleep. When you drink alcohol, your body metabolizes it throughout the night. This process can interfere with your brain's ability to enter the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep. You might fall asleep quickly, but you're more likely to wake up frequently during the night, toss and turn, and feel tired and unrested in the morning. And it's not just about feeling tired. Alcohol can also worsen sleep apnea, a condition where you stop breathing for short periods during the night. This can put a strain on your heart and increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. If you enjoy an occasional drink, that's perfectly fine. But try to avoid drinking alcohol close to bedtime. Give your body at least 3 to 4 hours to metabolize the alcohol before you go to sleep. And if you have sleep apnea or other sleep problems, it's best to avoid alcohol altogether. Remember, your sleep is precious. It's a time for your body to rest, repair, and rejuvenate. Don't let alcohol steal those precious hours of restorative sleep. Now, let's move on to another important factor that can affect your sleep: your sleep environment. Believe it or not, the conditions in your bedroom can have a big impact on how well you sleep. Next, we'll dive into how to create the perfect sleep sanctuary. Let's take a moment to think about your bedroom. Is it a place that feels calm, safe, and inviting? Or do you find yourself tossing and turning, bothered by little things you might not even notice during the day? The truth is, your sleep environment can make all the difference, especially as we get older. A cluttered, noisy, or uncomfortable bedroom can quietly chip away at your sleep quality, and over time, that can have serious consequences for your health. For example, if your room is too warm or too cold, your body has to work harder to regulate its temperature, which can keep you from falling into that deep, healing sleep your body needs. Studies have shown that poor sleep environments are linked to higher risks of heart disease, weakened immune systems, and even falls during the night. Something as simple as a loose rug or a poorly placed lamp can become a real danger in the dark, especially if you need to get up to use the bathroom. So, what can you do? Start by making your bedroom a true sanctuary. Keep it tidy and free of clutter, especially around the bed and pathways you might use at night. Make sure your mattress and pillows are comfortable and supportive. If you wake up with aches and pains, it might be time for an upgrade. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask to block out unwanted light, and consider a white noise machine or a fan if outside noises tend to wake you up. And don't forget about safety. Keep a nightlight on or a flashlight within easy reach, and make sure there's nothing you could trip over if you need to get up. Sometimes we get so used to feeling tired or achy that we brush it off as just part of getting older. But your body is always talking to you, and those little signals, like waking up gasping for air, feeling your heart race at night, or needing to use the bathroom more than once or twice, can be signs of bigger health issues. Sleep apnea, for example, is much more common in people over 70, and it can dramatically increase your risk of heart attack or stroke if left untreated. If you notice anything unusual about your sleep, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor, even if it feels like a small thing. Getting the right diagnosis and treatment can add years to your life and help you feel better every single day. Remember, you deserve to feel your best, and there's no shame in asking for help. Finally, let's talk about the power of routine. Our bodies thrive on consistency, especially as we age. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock and makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. If you find yourself napping during the day, try to keep naps short and early in the afternoon so they don't interfere with your nighttime sleep. Building a gentle bedtime routine can signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Maybe you enjoy a warm bath, a few minutes of gentle stretching, or some quiet time with a book or soothing music. These small rituals can help you relax, lower your stress, and prepare your mind and body for a night of deep, restorative sleep. When you put all these pieces together, avoiding screens and snacks before bed, being mindful of medications and alcohol, creating a safe and comfortable sleep environment, listening to your body, and sticking to a routine, you're not just improving your sleep, you're protecting your heart, your brain, and your overall health. You're giving yourself the best chance to wake up each morning feeling strong, clear-headed, and ready to enjoy life. Remember, it's never too late to make a change. Even small adjustments can have a big impact, and every step you take is a step toward a longer, healthier, and happier life. If you've made it this far, I hope you're feeling inspired to take a closer look at your own bedtime habits and make choices that support your well-being. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to try changing tonight? Or maybe you have a bedtime ritual that works wonders for you. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community where we can support and encourage each other on our journey to better brain health. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more helpful content on healthy aging and living your best life. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, age is just a number. With the right mindset and the right habits, we can all live long, healthy, and fulfilling lives. Here's to living your best life at any age.